Pisces, and welcome to your November 2017 love reading with Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you guys for joining me in this video. I want to say a shout out, or I want to give a shout out to all my readers, all my subscribers, all the personal readings I've been doing. I want to say thank you guys. I love getting to know you guys on a more personal level. I also want to say, where is summer? What happened? It's already November. Christmas is next month. I don't understand it. This year has just flown by, okay? So where it does seem crazy, I guess that's a good thing because that means that there's movement, right? Things are just progressing. Life is just rolling along, right? So speaking of rolling along, let's go ahead and get into this reading, okay? We're going to continue with the Celtic Cross format. And I like it, you like it, so we're going to keep doing it, all right? Let's get started. The first card for this reading represents your current energy, Pisces, and you have Judgment in reverse. Oh dear, already drama. First card, huh? Okay, next card represents your challenge, and that would be the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Next card represents your past energy, which is the Eight of Cups. All right. Next card represents your future energy. And you've got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Next card represents what you want. And you've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Next card represents your internal factors. And you've got the King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Sidebar, side note. Last reading for your future, you got the King of Cups in reverse. So here it is. All right, self-fulfilling prophecies, I guess. King of Cups is in reverse in the present, internal factor. Okay. Next, we're going to move on to our advice for this reading. And we get the Ace of Swords. Next card represents external factors. Get the Ace of Pentacles. Next card represents your hopes or your fears. You get the Queen of Swords. And the next card represents the outcome of this reading. And you get the Six of Wands. And I feel like the Six of Wands is back this month. Okay, I think it's been in every reading that I've done so far. In the reverse, in the upright, it doesn't matter. Six of Wands is back. It was doing this a couple months ago where the Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands, they were in every reading. So far it's just the Six of Wands that's stalking me, and could be worse things, right? So let's get started with the reading, guys. All right, so current energy, Judgment in reverse. So someone that you judged unfairly, or you realizing that you judged someone unfairly. This also represents being unable to let go of something or someone. This can also represent running away from your true feelings, okay? Being in denial about a situation, being in denial about your partner. This is basically being wrong about something, or someone being wrong about you, okay? So what I also remember from last month's reading, the last card, the outcome card, was the Judgment card. So now we're starting up the month, Pisces, with the Judgment in reverse. And wouldn't it just be like us to say, okay, Judgment is coming in, right? Because Judgment is major arcana. So major arcana takes away a lot of our free will. Major arcana cards are usually things that are going to happen regardless. It's usually some type of karmic situation. So whatever we want doesn't necessarily come into play because it is what it is when it comes to major arcana. But we just said last month there's gonna be something that happens that determines whether this back and forth situation continues or ends. Okay, so now with the Judgment in reverse, you may have made that determination, or you may have made a decision about that situation, and maybe you regret it somehow, or you're feeling like you made the wrong decision. This doesn't necessarily mean you're reversing it. It just means that that's how you're feeling at the moment, okay? So either you feeling like someone has unfairly judged you, or you have unfairly judged someone. Okay, Pisces? Crossing that energy, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So this is what I call my commitment phobe card. This is not wanting to work on a relationship or not putting effort into a relationship, okay? So with the Judgment in reverse, maybe you, like I said, you realized that, what is going on? I feel like I don't have as much room as I normally do, and I don't because my computer is too close to me. All right, so maybe you realize that, let's just say you decided to be with this person. Okay, you said, all right, going forward, I'm going to try to make this work. And now you've moved forward, and you, for whatever reason, don't want to put any effort into the situation, or you're just afraid to make a commitment to this person. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the present energy. Okay, and we get the Sun card in the reverse. All right, so the Sun card in the reverse, Sun card in reverse represents um, like a low energy. Okay, this represents low energy, maybe low self-esteem, or like low self-confidence. This is a relationship where people are taking each other for granted. So, or one of the partners is taking, someone's taking someone for granted. All right, so we have here a situation for some of my Pisces where you may have decided that you're going to try to make it work with this person, and now you realize that they are taking you for granted. Okay, and either they're not putting the effort into the situation, or you're not putting effort into the situation because they are taking you for granted. All right, for my other Pisces, you made a decision to not be with that person anymore. Okay, and maybe you, because you now are regretting that decision, right? You may feel low energy. You may be feeling a little bit like your confidence may be lacking. You're feeling like the sun has gone out, right? You're just feeling a little bit depressed because you might miss that person, but you're not necessarily putting any effort into being with them or making that situation work or going back there. All right, so that's what you are experiencing currently. Other Pisces are just dealing with someone who maybe a Leo who is just out of balance right now. Okay, you're dealing with a Leo who is being a tyrant, perhaps being overbearing. So that's what also the Sun card in reverse could represent. Now, the past energy is represented by the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this, of course, represents walking away. So at some point, someone did walk away, whether that was you or whether that person might have walked away from you. That might have been the Judgment. Okay, and you're feeling like they were unfair in their walking away from you. All right, you feel like they were unfair. And that's why the Judgment is reversed here. But the Eight of Cups represents walking away. But sometimes this can indicate a temporary break because the eights do represent infinity. So that means that, this person may leave or you may leave, but there may be a return. Okay. And it could be 8 days, 8 years, 8 months, whatever. But, there's a tendency for this person or you to come back to the situation. All right. So maybe, somebody walked away. Maybe they want to come back, Pisces, and you're just like, I don't know if I have the effort to give right now. I don't have the energy or the effort to put into this situation. Okay. Um, I want to clarify this crossing. And we get the Chariot in the reverse. So this is a pause. This is definitely you saying, you know what, slow your roll. Let's slow this down. I'm not moving forward with this situation. Or someone's not there. Whoever has made that decision, the situation is not going forward. Okay, there's a stall here, and this is also the card of maybe not wanting to rush into a situation. Okay, this can either indicate that you have rushed into a situation that you didn't need to rush into, but I feel like for here this is actually the pause, because it's crossing the Eight of Pentacles, because it is clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, which these cards are both crossing the Judgment and the Sun in reverse. So I feel like this is a pause. This is like you're like, no, I'm not going to do anything right now. No, I'm not moving forward. Okay? Because in the Eight of Cups, you walked away from this disappointment for a reason. Okay? Let's clarify that. We get the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so the Eight of Swords I'm sorry, Eight of Wands. These are wands, not swords. The Eight of Wands it represents that someone may have been holding back, okay? Someone may have been holding back, and maybe that's why you walked away, Pisces, because you were tired of waiting for this person to open up to you, or you were tired of waiting for this person to reveal how they really felt, or you were just tired of the games. This person was playing a game, or you guys were playing games with each other, and here you might have just been tired of it, and that's why you walked away. All right, the Eight of Wands can represent not waiting anymore. You don't want to wait for the unexpected. Okay, for others, this represents that you rushed into something and it turned out to not be what you wanted, and that's why you had to walk away from it. All right. For others, the Eight of Wands in the reverse represents jealousy. Okay, so maybe there was something, because two eights together represents that you found out something about this relationship that possibly caused you to walk away from it, or caused you extreme jealousy, which caused something to happen, which was that judgment card, right? And now here we are with the Judgment in reverse. All right. So what you want now, Pisces, is the Five of Pentacles. So you want to put an end to your suffering, okay? You want to put an end to feeling like you're insecure in this situation. Whoever this person is, and I know for some people it was an Aries, or it was someone who had the energy of the Emperor, okay? But that person didn't make you feel secure. That relationship, I should say, maybe not necessarily the person, but the relationship left you feeling insecure, and you're tired of feeling this way, because I feel like you got this in the upright in the last reading also. But you're tired, and you want to feel more secure. You want to feel like you're part of something that means something. Okay, you're just basically tired of feeling like, everyone around you has happy and positive relationships, and you're going through this struggle, right? You're struggling to even like stay with this person for more than a few weeks at a time. Okay? Now, we're going into your internal factors, and it's the King of Cups. So I feel like walking away from this person, or this person walking away from you, has caused you to become emotionally unstable. Not unstable. The King of Cups is temperamental, okay? The King of Cups is like considered a drama king or a drama queen. King of Cups can be considered a crybaby. The King of Cups indicates that you're possibly even just feeling sorry for yourself. Okay, you're just feeling sorry for yourself. You're feeling like, oh God, emotionally, you're just tired. You're like, why does this keep happening? Okay. And, Pisces, once again, that's where we have to take responsibility for our own actions. Okay. Because this has been a situation, and this will resonate with the people who have been going through the situation. But even if you've been in a situation with someone and you know that person wasn't right for you, there's no surprise that you're going to wind up here eventually, okay? And like I said in the last reading, this was the card that was in the future position. Okay, so this is you now, Pisces. You're the King of Cups because you're dealing with this person who leaves you feeling abandoned. Okay, you're dealing with a person that leaves you feeling like you're on the outside looking in. Okay? Um, your future is represented by the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is good because this represents putting an end to illusions, okay? This represents getting realistic. This represents getting clear about what it is that you want in your relationships, okay? What it is that you want emotionally. And sometimes this is like no more pretending, okay? Sometimes you are with a person and you want to be with that person, and they do things that hurt you, or they do things that make you feel bad. Okay, they don't make you feel good, but you try to ignore that part of them because you just want to like idealize them, right? You want to have this fantasy that you guys are in something, you guys are connected, you guys have this karmic connection, you guys are soulmates. There's so many different labels and things that we use to try to stay connected with people who may not necessarily be right for us, and they make us feel like this. They make us feel like the sun in reverse, and judgment in reverse. They make us doubt ourselves, doubt our decisions, question ourselves. They make us want to walk away, okay, and then we come back, and then we leave and come back. But ultimately, they make us feel like the King of Cups, right? And so you are getting real now, and you're saying, look, you know what, I don't want that anymore. Okay, we clarify that, and we get the Hanged Man. So that means letting go. So you're letting go of these, illusions that you have, or these unrealistic expectations, because that's been a theme for the Pisces reading also, is unrealistic expectations, okay? Expecting things from people who cannot give them to you for whatever reason. Okay, whether you are with a person who's not very emotional and you want them to give you emotion, whether you're dealing with someone who's very laid back and calm, but you want them to give you passion. It's unrealistic to expect someone to give you something that is not them. Okay, if you're in a relationship with somebody who's married, you cannot expect that that person is going to give you the commitment that you want. They're already committed to someone else. All right, you can't expect that that person is going to give you all the attention that you want because they're with someone else. These are just examples, okay? But I'm thinking back to previous readings, and I'm using examples from those readings because this, all of that is in here, or in there in those readings, I should say. All right, so with the Hangman Pisces, this is the Pisces card also. This can represent a Pisces, but this is you letting go of, um, just letting go of a state of mind that doesn't serve you anymore. I've all day today I've had trouble expressing myself. Like I have had over the years. I've had a speech impediment. So sometimes I get tongue tied. I know exactly what I want to say. It's like my mind is working faster than my mouth can keep up with. And sometimes it comes out sounding like, but today it's been worse than normal. So please, I'm sorry. Just bear with me. But Pisces, you or letting go of a belief system that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, so the Hangman represents letting go, but the panged man. You see what I'm saying? The Hangman can also represent sacrifice. So that means that you are ready to sacrifice in order to be in a relationship. You're doing it with your eyes wide open, okay? You're not doing it in the guise of true love or the guise of soulmates. You are seeing this person, right? Because with the Hangman, that means that we are accepting someone, flaws and all, okay? The good parts of them and the bad parts. So you're seeing them as a whole person now, and you're deciding that you're going to stay with them. All right, so some of my Pisces are moving on from delusions. Other of my Pisces are getting real. They're seeing things how they really are, but they're saying, you know what, I'm sacrificing for love because this is what I want. So the advice for this reading is the Ace of Swords, okay? And the Ace of Swords is telling us to get clear about what it is that you want and communicate that, okay? So, right, it does say that you're getting rid of the illusions, right? But that's more of an internal thing, I feel like. This is saying speak up for what you want. Be more verbal, be more clear about what it is that you want. The Ace of Swords is a fresh start. So, for some, you're going to have a fresh start with this person that's more that's that's probably going to be more of a grounded foundation because I'm looking forward to the external factors of the Ace of Pentacles. But here you're going to have more clarity. It's not going to be all of this romance and this emotional stuff. There's a lot of cups, okay? And maybe, there was a lot of emotion between you and this person before, but there wasn't a lot of stability in the situation. There wasn't a lot of clear communication. There was a lot of miscommunication. I do remember that. So here, the advice is to get this communication clear, get clear about what you want, and express it. Okay, Pisces? You also need to be clear about your situation, like exactly what it is, okay? Like, be real about what your situation is. For others, you may need to be the peacekeeper in the situation. Okay, you may need to be the one to kind of like extend that olive branch to the other person and say, hey, can we talk about this? I know we've been going back and forth, and I know I kind of been stalling about, dealing with you, or I know I made a decision, but, I just want to talk to you about it. Maybe you just need to talk about the person, whether you guys go separate ways or not. You need to have a real discussion. Okay. Now, your external factor is represented by the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So there's a potential here for a grounded relationship. Okay. The potential is there. And I think sometimes we tend to get hung up on the potential of things. But there is potential for a grounded, relationship. I feel like I need to clarify that again. And we get the High Priestess in reverse, okay? So what I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, which can represent a physical connection, a physical relationship, right? A romance that's grounded but very physical, very sexual. So this person or someone, I mean, this High Priestess in reverse means a lot of people are finding you attractive, but whoever this Ace of Pentacles represents, they find you very attractive. They are very attracted to you. So Pisces, in the month of November, it seems like you're just exuding some type of sex appeal or something. Okay, you've got people noticing you, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I want that." Okay, so to me, this represents option. This is a new option. Two aces together in this reading can indicate that this is a new relationship. Okay, so maybe some of you guys have a new person, and this person is like just drawn to you like no other, okay? The high priestess is in reverse though, so we want to be careful of that, because just because there's attraction doesn't mean that there's love or that there's, foundation. But the Ace of Pentacles does make me feel better about that, okay? The high priestess could be a Taurus, okay? But this Taurus person is in the reverse. So like I said, be careful, all right? Moving on to your hopes and your fears, and you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords can indicate that you hope to be the kind of person that can cut things off when they need to without looking back. All right? Because the Queen of Swords knows how to cut through BS just like that, and she doesn't think twice about it. So maybe Pisces, you're tired of being the King of Cups. You're like, you know what? I wish I was a little bit less emotional. I wish I was a little bit more direct. Okay. For others, you feel like, you know, for some of my Pisces, you want to be single. Okay. Some of my Pisces are like, I don't want to deal with this mess anymore. I just want to be single. Other Pisces, you don't. You're afraid. Your fear is that you're going to wind up single, and that's not what you want. Okay. The Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, I'm all over. Queen of Swords can represent the friend zone. So some of my Pisces, um, you're concerned that you might wind up in the friend zone. Others want to absolutely be in the friend zone because, like I said, this represents clear communication, cutting through the nonsense. And so maybe if it's a matter of you have this emotional connection with this person, but you guys just can't be on the same page. All right, maybe you're trying to force a relationship. You're trying to push a relationship in the past that wasn't meant to be a relationship, but that doesn't mean that you guys can't be friends. So I feel like some of my Pisces, that's what you want. You want to be friends with this person. You want them in your life, okay? Sometimes we meet people, and not everybody was meant to be a long term situation. But if there wasn't a situation where there was like some type of major betrayal or something that happened that you just can't get over, then there's no reason why you can't be friends, unless you and this person are just too sexually attracted and you're going to keep hooking up and it's going to keep causing problems, because then that's not a friendship. All right, but like I said, so some of my Pisces want to just be able to move on and cut through emotional connections like that. Other of my Pisces are afraid that they're going to wind up single or possibly in the friend zone. Okay. Now, for the outcome, we've got the Six of Wands, okay? So the Six of Wands means that things are moving in a more positive direction, okay? The Six of Wands represents a victory. It means that, you could meet someone um, who you have this sexual connection with, okay? And here's this Ace of Pentacles, all right? The Six of Wands is sexual energy, it's chemistry, it's someone who, you feel really good about. They might even boost your ego a little bit, or vice versa, or you guys just look good together as a couple. Six of Wands is someone who really adores you or makes you feel adored, okay? But this is someone who's passionate, someone that's coming in and like trying to claim you, okay? Now, like I said, the Ace of Pentacles is the only thing that makes me feel positive about this new start. Okay, so if we have clear communication and we have a possible stable foundation, then I'm all about, being very attractive and somebody being attracted to you and things moving forward, because you have a better foundation. Where in the past, there wasn't a foundation, it was just emotions, okay? And the emotions were unstable and all over the place and just a mess, okay? And this is what we have here with the King of Cups in reverse. We wind up with a mess. Okay, Pisces? So I think that that's it. Okay? Um, yeah, I think that's it. No, I want to pull another card. Do I want to pull another outcome card? Oops. And we get the Nine of Cups, okay? So the Nine of Cups represents getting your wish, all right, Pisces? So also that can indicate that you might want to be careful what you wish for, all right? So, this is looking good. I like the way this is turning around because it's not just a yay, we're going to get back together or yay, I'm going to be with this person. There's there's a new start here. Okay, there's a new start. I like this role right here because this Ace of Swords is communication. This Ace of Pentacles is grounded. Okay, this is grounding, you guys. We need this. We need these pentacles. Okay, the only other pentacles in this reading were the Eight of Pentacles, which is in the reverse. Okay, you didn't want to put in the work, or you didn't want to commit. You didn't want to commit to this unstable situation. But if you can have the clarity, you can have the conversation to cut through the mess. Okay, and if you can have a grounded start, okay, something that is has a solid foundation, then there's nothing wrong with moving forward, okay, and you get your wish, okay. So some of my Pisces, you're gonna get what you want. Now for my others, you are moving away from this situation. This is a new relationship altogether. Okay, this is not a fresh start with someone old. This is a new start. This is a fresh start with someone new. Someone who you're going to communicate what you want, okay, because you've got this ending of illusions, okay, with the Seven of Cups, and you're letting go of that habit of idealizing your partners and your situations. So you want clarity going forward in your relationships, and you're going to communicate that, right, Pisces? And with that communication, you're going to pull in and you're going to attract someone who has the potential for a more grounded romance in the future. Okay, this is stability. This is financially. This is physically. This is a connection, a sexual connection also. And this is just saying that people are going to be very attracted to you. So you're going to be attracting options to you. You're going to be attracting potential stability, potentially stable options. All right, that's your external factor. And so if you can get the person into the friend zone, right, then I feel like that would be the wish for some other Pisces. That is their wish. So, maybe other people come into your life that you have a sexual connection with and you move forward. But as far as this person that you've been going back and forth with, maybe you just become friends with that person. And then that's a win-win situation for you because you move on, you get the potential romance that you crave, Pisces, all right? Because Pisces, we are all about that romance. All right, well, this is one of the best cards we can get. Okay, this and the Ace of Cups would have been ideal because that's just what Pisces want. We want that romance and that passion and that physical connection. All right, we want to be attractive to people. That's where you thrive, right? You're used to hooking them, right? Hook, we gotta hook them. So you're back to being you, Pisces, and you have the option to move on with someone new. And I feel like that's the wish for others. Where some Pisces are still wishing to be with that old person, and you get that wish with the new beginning. But for others, you're moving on to a new relationship, and you may get your wish of keeping this person in your life by having them be your friend. Okay? For others, you don't want to be in the friend zone. All right? But it seems like there's some type of wish fulfillment going on here. So this is not a bad outcome for anyone. Okay? If anyone's not happy with that, then you can come see me about a personal reading and we'll see what's going on in your world. But Pisces, I think this is it. Okay? This looks pretty good to me. So, like I said, if you want more clarification on any part of this reading, or if you want it to be more personalized, you can contact me. My email is divinelovetarot@gmail.com. Information is also in the description box below. All right, Pisces, So I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your year. I have one more reading for this year for you guys. I'm probably going to get those out earlier so I can maybe do some fun Christmassy stuff. Every month I say I want to do extra readings, and then it's just, sometimes it's just difficult. But I find that maybe if I start doing these earlier, it'll give me more time to, you know, do something different. Or maybe like a year in review or year in preview. We don't need to review the year. We already went through it. So we'll preview next year. Who knows? Okay, my Pisces. So enjoy November, enjoy the cool weather, enjoy the fall, and I will see you guys at the next reading. All right. Love you, my Pisces. See ya.